This conference will now be recorded.
Yes, hello.
There is this last object, right? Exams.
Hmm.
Uh, so in that, the fields are different subjects, like 5 times. So I did not understand that.
See,
So I will
fields
not do that.
names means what? See, here you have to enter subject names. Okay, so
Different.
this, yeah, are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sure.
Yes, see here. Okay, so like this, you have to enter different subjects, like some
Haha.
name, science, mathematics, social, English, like this. Right? So like this, you have to enter different subject names. Right?
Yeah.
Yes. Chalo. Okay, so then we can.
But I finished my assignments.
Okay, no problem. Right.
Yeah.
So then today we are going to discuss some of the advanced functionality on fields.
Okay.
Let's see. So first one is a field dependency.
Hmm.
First one is what? A field dependency. So what's the meaning of field dependency? What's the meaning of dependency basically? What's the meaning of dependency? Dependency is nothing but what? So one field is depends upon another field. Right? One field is depends upon the other field. For example, let's see, so here we're having a courses object. See, a courses object. So here in this courses object, see courses object, a course name and course code duration. What was the course name? That is banking, or course name is IT. Okay, in this course, okay, so I want a module and submodule. Right, so first one is module and second one is what? Submodule. Right, what is the meaning of modules? So module is nothing but what? A Salesforce is a module. Right, under the Salesforce, okay, so we are having what? Admin, right, development, right,
Mm-hmm.
admin, development, right, integration, right, okay, so lighting, okay, so admin, development, integration, lighting, like that. For example, here module, so when I selected the Java, okay, so when I selected Java, okay, obviously I need to show, okay, so a basic Java, right, next one is what? Advanced Java,
Mm-hmm.
right, a core Java, like that. Okay, so if I selected SAP, if I selected SAP, so here, okay, so SAP admin, right, SAP BW, right, SAP HANA, right. Okay, so like that we are having modules and submodules. So whenever I selected Salesforce, I want to show only a Salesforce related submodules. Got it? I want to show only a Salesforce related submodules. So whenever, okay, so whenever we selected Salesforce, okay, I want to show this admin development integration lighting. Okay, so here I can select one thing. Here I can select one thing. Okay, so whenever selected the Java, whenever selected Java, okay, only I want to show Java, advanced Java and a core Java. And here, this one is what? A core Java. Means what? These submodules will be depends upon the module. These submodules will be depends upon the what? Modules, right? So whenever I select the module, based on the modules, I want to show submodules. So based on the modules, I want to show a submodules. Got my point, right? So then, okay, so this field dependence will be available. This field dependence will be available only for the pick list type of model. Only for the what? A pick list type of model. Okay, so let's go and create two pick list fields. One is for the module and second one is for submodule. Right? How to create the fields? Pick list field. Just you can go here right side, then click here plus new, a plus new. So now you can here select. Now you can here select what was the data type? is pick list. That is which one? Pick list. Select here pick list, and then you can scroll down, then click here next. Right. So what was the name? What was the name? That is a module. That is what? A module. Right. So here just select the second value, enter the values in the each and separated by new line. Okay, so then you can come here, enter these values. Right. And then after click here, next, and save it. Save and new. So when you click here save and new, okay, so we are saving these fields and at the same time we are creating one more field. So here now you can select once again a pick list model. Pick list model and click here next. Right. So what is this? This is a sub module. Sub module. Okay. So what are the sub modules we're having? What are the sub modules we're having? All the sub modules just you can enter here. Then after click here next, and save it. Right. So here we're having XR course name now. I'm deleting this one. Okay, so now you can come here, courses object, refresh this page. Now you can see course name. We can enter IT, and coming to the module will be Salesforce, or sub module will be something. See here. Okay, so here all the sub modules will be available at a time. See here, when I selected Salesforce, but all the sub modules will be available. But I want to see only these things, only related to Salesforce. When I select here Salesforce, I want to see only Salesforce related. When I selected Java, only related to Java. So means what? So as of now, just we created a two pick list, but we didn't created field dependency. We didn't created a what? A field dependency. Okay, so let's see how to create this field dependency. Let's see how to create this field dependency. Right. So then we can go here right side. Then we can go here right side. Just click here. So view object or view fields, whatever it will be. Let's click on this view fields. View fields. So here we are having one name. See here a field dependency. See, got it? So this is called the field dependency. Then select here field dependency. Okay, so in this field dependency we are having okay, so two options. One is a controlling field and second one is dependent field. So which one is controlling? Which one is controlling? So module is the a controlling field and submodules is the dependent field. Module is the a control field and submodules is the a dependent field. Right? So then click here new button. Then click here new button. See here what was the controlling field? So that is a module, the dependent field with the submodule. Then click here continue. Then click here continue. Right. So now here, so we can do mapping. Now here we can do mapping. Okay, so what was the mapping? See here under the Salesforce, what were the values we are having? Under Salesforce we are having what? These four we are having a Salesforce related submodules, right? So select that like this, and then after click here include values. Then after click here include values, and then after Java. So Java related these three include values, and then after SAP related this include values. Whenever you just click here include values means what? You are adding that submodules to the module, means adding that okay, so option to the main controlling field, right? Okay, so then here we're having preview button is there now. So just click here preview button. Let's click here preview button. Let's see. So initially the submodules was disabled. See here, initially the submodule was disabled, right? So when I'm selecting here, a module, okay, only related to the Salesforce submodules will be displayed, right? Only the Salesforce submodules related information displayed, right? So whenever I selected Java, see only Java related options will be available, right? So when I selected SAP, only SAP related options will be available, right? So means what? Okay, so in this way, so we cannot get a irrelevant subject information, right? Now you can go here. Now you can go here. Courses. Just you can refresh it. So by defaultly, the submodules will be disabled, right? So why? Because so whenever you selected the module, okay, so then only we're able to see the submodules, right? Because this is dependency. This is dependency. Right. Then come here, select the Salesforce. Now you can see. Right. When I was selected Java, now you can see. When I was selected SAP, now you can see, right? So this is called the what? A field a dependency. And this is called the what? Field a dependency. Got it? Right? And a second one, field track history. Right? What's that? So field track history. What's the meaning of this field track history? What's the meaning of this field track history? For example, see here. For example, here, okay, so IT, right? Under IT, the course code will be something, the duration will be something, right? Just save. Okay. This time I created a course information like this. For example, whenever I updated a module SAP to the Salesforce or submodule, if I change a submodule in SAP, okay, SAP admin to the BW, right? I want to know, okay, so who changed this one, and what was the old value, and what are the latest value? What was the old value, and what was the latest value? Right? So if you want to get this type of activity, and if you want to, okay, so track this type of information, obviously we have to create this field track history. Okay, so just we are tracking my fields history. So we are tracking my fields history. Right? So if you want to track this field history, obviously we need to do three steps. So the first step is so first we need to check object level access. First we need to check what? Object level access. And coming to the second one, okay, so we need to select, okay, so what are the fields, okay, so need to track, right? Okay, so we have to select manually, okay, what are the fields we need to track, that is, okay, so selection process also made by the user only. Okay, and then after, so third one, so add we can add the history, we can add history layout to the we can add history layout to the related list, okay. So we need to do these three steps. What are the three steps? First, we need to check object level access, and second one, okay, we need to select what were the three fields you want to track it, and third one, we need to add a history layout to the related list. history layout to the related list history layout to the related list. Right? So then, first we need to check object level access we have provided or not. Then we can come here. So right side click here, a view object. Right side click here, a view object. Let's see. So in view object, you can see one option, that is so track field history. Yes, this one is enabled. Right? So whenever you enable this track field history, then only you are able to see set history tracking option. So whenever here this one is enabled, so then only you can see here set history tracking. Right? For example, let's see I am unchecking this one. Just click here edit button. Then you can come down, uncheck this one, track field history, and you can save it. See, just you can scroll down. See here, there is no set history tracking. There is no set history tracking. Means what? We cannot select what are the fields we need to track. Right? Then come here once again, click here, edit button, and then you can check that. Okay, so history, this one. Right? Means what? This is object level access. So we are providing what? Object level access. Right. Okay, so once you provide object level access, and then what we have to do, so we need to set a history tracking. Means what? What were the fields you want to track? What was the fields you want to track? You need to set here. Okay, so just select here, set history tracking, set history tracking. So here I'm going to select only module and submodule. Okay, I want to track only these two fields. I don't want to track remaining fields. I want to track only these two fields. Right, then click here, save. What was the second step also completed? Second step also completed. We selected the fields. We selected the fields. Okay, and then coming to the third one is what? We need to add a related list to my page layout. We need to add a related list to my page layout. We need to add a related list to my page layout. Right? How can I add related list? How can I add my related list? Right? Just you can go here, a courses object. Just you can go here, a courses object. Right side, just you can click here, and we're having. Oh, where is the right layout? Right. So when you open the fields, so now here we are having my layout. We are having what? My layout. Then come here, click here, edit layout. Right, right. Then you can come down. So here we're having related list option is there now. Related list. So select here related list. Okay, okay. So then here we can add course history. We're having course history option is there now. So add this course history. Right. Then after click here, click save. Then after click here, click save. Okay, we did these three options. We did these three options. What were the three options we did? So then you can now you can go here courses. Now you can go here courses. Now you can open any one of the record, any one of the record. Right? Okay, see here. So course history. Okay, so 4:44 a.m. we created this record. See here, created. Which user created? Madhusudan. Madhusudan, right? Madhusudana. Right, Madhusudan is created this one. And then after click here, edit. Then after click here, edit. Okay, I'm updating. Okay, SAP admin to the SAP admin to the SAP BW. SAP BW. Then you can save it. Then you can save it. And obviously, so here we are seeing, see here in 451. See, so change your submodules. Okay, submodules field from SAP admin to the SAP BW. So which person is changed? That is this user. This user. Right. Okay, for example, what happened if I did okay, so two updates at a time. Let's see. Okay, so just change it to the Salesforce and here development. Save it. Salesforce and development. See here. The both the things will have changed submodules from SAP BW to development and module to SAP to the Salesforce. Got it. This is called the what? A field dependency. Sorry, field track history. Okay, so we are tracking what was the field values. We are tracking what was the field values we are having in that particular record. Right? It's just we are tracking the data. Just we are tracking the data. Right? We can track any field information except what was the this text boxes is there. Na? So more than 255 characters. Text a long text encrypted. Okay, so these fields we cannot track it. So why? Because we're having too much of a text values is there, na? So we cannot track. We cannot track. Okay, so only these fields we can track it. Only we can track these fields. Right? Okay, just give me 1 minute.
Excuse me.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, hi. So this is what a field track history. This is what field track history. This is so one of the advanced fields. So first, what we discussed, field dependency, and this one is what field track history. This one is what a field track history. Okay, and next one is auto number. Next one is what auto number. Okay, so what's the meaning of auto number? What's the meaning of auto number? Auto number is nothing but what? So this is a output field. This is the output field automatically generated by the system itself. Automatically generated by the what? A system itself. Right? So whenever you're creating a record, whenever you're creating the record, automatically, so that will be incremented. Automatically, this will be incremented. So that is called the auto number. That is called the what? Auto number. Okay, so let's see. Okay, how to create this auto number. Okay, just you can come here, you can go here, students object, you can go here, students object. In the students object, okay, I'm going to create one admission number. Admission number. Okay, admission number is nothing but what? Okay, so that is a unique number, obviously. Right? What was the admission number of the student? That should be a unique number. That should be a unique number. Right? Okay, so then you can go here, click here new button, and then you can go here. What was the data types? Okay, so just you can go here right side. Uh, okay, Madhu, we discussed the page layouts or not?
No.
Okay, okay, so then come here. Okay, so just click here, plus new, and select what was the auto number option. Okay, the data type is what? Auto number. The data type is what? Auto number. Auto number is nothing but what? See here, a system generated sequence number, so that uses a display you define, display format you define. Right? What was the format? What was the display format we defined? So based on the display format, it will shows the output. It will shows the output number. Okay, so this is what automatically generated by the system itself. Whenever creating a new record. Right. So select here auto number, then click here next. Then click here next. Right. So what was the field label? What was the field label? That is admission number. That is what? Admission number. See here. Admission number. Admission number. Right. What was the display format? The display format. See here, right side we're having one example. A hyphen. Okay, so in angle flower brackets we're having some zeros. Okay, so in that zeros, what's that? In that zeros, what's that? So that is a format. That is a format. Right here. So here the display format. Okay, this is ST. ST means for student. A student hyphen. A student hyphen. So here I'm providing three zeros. Three zeros. Three zeros is nothing but what? My. Okay, so three zeros is nothing but what? My number of digits will be 3, like 001, 002, 003, 004, like that. Okay, so 3 digits number. And what was the starting number? Okay, I'm going to start from the 1. I'm going to start from the 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. It's automatically incremented. It's automatically incremented. It's automatically incremented. Right? And then after, so generate auto number for the existing records. So generate auto number for the existing records. Generate auto number for the existing record. So whenever you check this one, and obviously what was the records previously we created. So first we need to allocate the, okay, so this auto number for the those records, and then after, so whenever creating a new record, okay, it will be automatically incremented. It's automatically incremented. Okay, so I don't want to provide any, okay, so number for the what was the previous database, right? Because we don't have any records, right? And then after click here, next and save it. Next and save it. Right. So what we did, we created a auto number. Right. So just you can go here, students object, then create one student, then create one student. Right. Then click here a save button, then click here save button. In output, automatically, okay, we are receiving one system admin number. See here, system admin number, a student, a 001. See here, this is a log symbol. Log symbol means what? So we cannot edit the symbol. We cannot edit this field. So whenever we're having log a symbol, we cannot edit. We cannot edit. Right? Okay, so this is auto number. This is auto number. So whenever you're creating the record, it's automatically incremented by the 1. It's automatically incremented by the 1. So this is the a unique number. This is the a unique number. Right? I got it. Hello?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a unique number automatically updated by the 1 value. Right? So this is called the what? Auto number. And then after we are having a formula. Then after we are having what? A formula. So what's the meaning of formula? What's the meaning of formula? What's the meaning of formula? For example, let's see. So whenever we enter to supermarket, okay, so just we purchase some products like milk packets, curd packets, chocolates, biscuits, like that. Okay, so whenever you move into the building section, okay, the counter, okay, so one guy is there. Okay, so that guy simply scanning that product, simply scanning that product. Okay, whenever we scan the first product, that cost is 10. So whenever scan the second product, okay, automatically second product cost also 10. Means what? 10 plus 10, it will shows output 20. Output 20. Okay, so that guy is manually doing this process? No, okay, system in backend, so just we return, so one formula, just we return one formula, so that is addition, that is addition, that is addition. right? That is addition formula, right? So means what was the expression we written in back end? Okay, so based on that expression, it will provide the output. Based on the expression, it will provide the output, right? So let's see, here we're having a scenario. So here we're having exams object. Here we're having exams object, right? Okay, so in this exams object, you can see here, so we're having some fields. So here having some fields: exam name, okay, science, mathematics, social, and English. Science, mathematics, and social. So whenever I entered marks here, I want to find out a total marks automatically. Okay, exam name, for example, this is what test one. This is what a test one. Okay, so here I'm entering some values. Right. So when I'm clicking here save button, okay, I want to get a total marks. I want to get total marks. How can I do? How can I do? Obviously, we need to create a formula. Obviously, we need to create a formula. Okay, what was the formula for this one? What was the formula for this one? You know, how can I find out the total marks? How can I find out the total marks? Subject one, like science plus mathematics plus social plus English. Okay, so whenever you added these four values one by one, okay, so then you are getting the total marks. Then you are getting a total marks, right? So then I'm going to create this a formula, okay, for this a total marks. Means what? I am doing addition operation. Okay, so just you can go here right side, just click here plus two, just click here plus two, select here a formula, select here a formula, then click here next. Right. So what was the field label? What was the field label? See, that is total marks. That is total marks. That is total marks. Okay, what was the a formula a return time? What was the a formula a return time? Right. So return type is nothing but what? So we are entering the values. So we are entering the values in, okay, so numbers. Right. I want to show a total marks in also a numbers. Right. So then you can come here, select return type as the a number. Okay, so whenever we are doing addition program, okay, so in output we didn't get any decimal values. Right. Then you can come here, select 00. No decimal values we need. No decimal values we need. And then after click here, next and save it. Then after click here, next and save it. Right. Then you can come here. So we need to add what were the fields, that is English, right? Operator is addition, next. Mathematics, operator is addition, next. Science, operator is addition, and then after here finally social, right? So this is my expression, this is my formula, this is my expression, this is my formula. Got it? Okay, so then you can scroll down here. We're having check syntax. Syntax is nothing but what? So it will check only a syntax errors. It will check what was the syntax errors we are having in this expression. Okay, my system is don't know what was the logic we are writing. What was the logic we are writing? My system is don't know. Okay, if everything will be system knows now, so then why we are writing the program? Right? So system will check only a syntax errors. Why we what is the meaning of syntax? Okay, so in any programmatic language, so we are having some guidelines. We are having some guidelines. Okay, so based on the guidelines only, so we need to write the program. Based on the guidelines only, we need to write the program. Right? Okay, so that is called the syntax. That is called the what syntax. Right? So now just you can come here, click here next. See, there is no errors. When I'm checking here syntax, there is no errors, right? Then after click here, next. Then after click here, next. Then after click here, next, and save it. Right. Now we can go here. So this is the output page. Just refresh this page, and obviously I got total marks. See here, total marks will be 183. 183. So what happened? What happened? if we change the values, see here, so socially is 13 is there now. Okay, so just I'm going to enter a 63, then click yes save. Automatically my total marks will be updated, right? Why? Because the total marks, what were the formula? Okay, so that's depends upon the inputs what we define. That's depends upon the inputs what we define. Okay, so based on the inputs, so based on the inputs only, okay, it will shows the output. Based on the inputs only, it will shows the what output. It will shows the output. Got it? Based on the inputs only, it will shows the output. Right? Okay, so that. So this is called the what formula. Okay, in our Salesforce we are having different formulas is there. Okay, in our Salesforce we are having different formulas is there. I will show. Okay, I will share this formulas document with you. Okay, you have to practice these formulas. You have to practice these formulas. You have to practice these formulas. Right? So everything will be a detailed explanation is there. Okay, so just have to practice these formulas. Okay, so everything will be detailed explanation is there. You can practice this. So whenever having any doubt, okay, so let me know. I will explain it. I will explain it. Got it? Okay, so this is about formula, and this is about what formula. Okay, so chalo, next one is what? A page layout. Next one is what? A page layout. Next one is what? A page layout. Let's see. Let's see. For example, see here in students object, what was the fields we are having? What was the fields we are having? This fields was not in a order manner, not in a order manner. See for student name. Okay, so and then after I want to show first name and last name like that. Okay, so here we're having only one column. I want to make it as two columns. I want to make it as my okay, so page as a two columns, and I want to make it as different sections. I want to make it as different sections. For example, as you can go here. Okay, so any standard object like a sales, contacts, accounts. Here, go here, accounts object. Let's see. Go here, accounts object. Let's see. Whenever we click here, new button. Whenever we click here, new button. See. So how two columns and different section. Have two columns and different section. Okay, I want to make it as my students page also like this. Okay, my students page also like this. Right? Then you can go here, a CMS. Right? So then click here, students. Then click here, students, and then click here, classroom. Here, classroom. Right? So right side we are having quick access menu is there. Na? So then here we're having edit layout. We are having what? Edit layout. So just click here, edit layout. Just click here, edit layout. Edit layout, right? So just you can scroll down a little bit, scroll down a little bit. So these are the fields. These are the fields. So how can I organize? So just you can drag and drop like this. Yet I want admission number first. Just you can move like this. Right? I want to make it as right side now. Then what was a date of joining? You can move right like this. A date of birth, right? I got it. So next one is what a percentage completion like this. Then after click here, fix here, fix here. Let me check the output. See, Okay, so my fields was organized and my fields are moved to the right side also in second column also. Right, then what we have to do, so I'm going to create another section here. How can I create the another section? How can I create the another section? So here we're having section option is there now. So just drag and drop this section. Just drag and drop this section. Right here, when the line will be available like here, green color, so means what you are creating there. Okay, so just you can relieve. Then here, what was the section name? That is communication address. That is a communication address. Then click here, okay. Then click here, okay. Then you can come here. So coming to this address, I want to add country and then after a state, right? And then after a street, okay. So and then after city, state, city, street, and then after a zip code. So this geolocation also comes under here, okay. And then after I'm adding this email and the phone number also, right? Now it is look like good. Then click here, quick save. Right. Now you can come here, students object, just refresh this page, just refresh this page. Now you can see, right. Student name, first name, last name, date of joining, percentage company, so everything will be okay in a organized manner. Right. This is address, so that is basic information. So and then after something, you can create your own. Okay, so blocks like sections. This is a page layout. Means we can organize my fields. We can organize my fields. Right. As of any doubts up to this point? Yeah, Madhu.
No, fine.
Right. Okay, so just you can do one thing. Okay, so just you can practice yourself. I will upload what were the formulas a document to your Google Drive. Okay, so just you can go through Google Drive and just you can check those things. Just you can practice it. Okay, and tomorrow we'll see what was the relationships topic. Tomorrow we'll see what was the relationship topic. Tomorrow onwards, what are the topics we are discussing? So those are the very most important topics. The relationship, data loader, workflows, upload process, security controls, roles, profiles, users, and reports and dashboards, record types. Right? So these are the very most important topics. Okay, so we'll see tomorrow onwards these topics. Sure. As of now, if you're having any doubts, let me know. We discuss. Nothing?
Thank you,
Right.
Shiva.
Okay, so we'll meet tomorrow. Have a nice day. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.